There is never a bad time of the year to take charge of your health and wellness. And while we know the new year tends to inspire people, there's a place you can go to help keep you on track in the months and years to follow. I'm happy to welcome Stacey Conrad and Josh Edwards. They are with the Mount Carmel Healthy Living Center in this sponsored segment. Great to meet you both.
Yeah, thank you. Great to be here.
All right, Stacey, so let's start out with kind of an explanation, right? What is this Healthy Living Center?
Yes, so the Mount Carmel Healthy Living Center, it's a community center, and we're in Franklinton, and we offer free group wellness education to community members throughout Central Ohio. So we have cooking and nutrition, stress management classes, exercise classes like Tai Chi and Zumba, yoga, all kinds of classes every day.
And I will say they are free, so I'm going to ask you how you're able to provide that. That's a huge benefit to the community.
Yes, it is. We are able to offer those free, and we're very intentional about that because we want everyone to be able to take advantage of those services. And we're able to do that because of support from the Mount Carmel Foundation, from the Catholic Foundation, and of course all of the generous donors who donate to the Mount Carmel Foundation to let us do that.
That's great. That's great. Okay, so Josh, and has being able to offer these, especially free, to this community, have you seen this make a big impact? Is this something a lot of people are taking advantage of?
Yes, absolutely. The center opened in November of 2013, so we just came on 11 years of being opened. And in that time, we've really seen ourselves become an established community center in Franklinton, serving thousands of people every year. And I would say we've seen success story after success story kind of each year. There's always someone new kind of coming to us to say, look how much weight I've lost, or I'm not using medication for my diabetes or heart disease problems anymore. And so, or we've also just seen people sharing, you know, their overall increased sense of well-being as a result of the classes that they've been participating in.
I mean, there's significant changes, and I love the fact that you're saying too, like it could be a community for somebody, right? Like when you take a group fitness class or you get involved in a cooking class, like that's something that's beyond just, you know, the benefit immediately. It is a relationship formed, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, Stacey, let's talk a little bit more about these classes. You said Tai Chi, you're talking about cooking and wellness. So what are those classes like? What's that experience?
Yeah, so we offer classes generally in 3 different areas. So we have cooking and nutrition classes, which I think Josh is going to talk about here in a minute. We also offer all kinds of exercise classes, from Zumba, Tai Chi, weight training, a couple different yoga classes every week. And then we have stress management classes too, because we know that stress management is really important to your overall well-being. And if you're not equipped to deal with daily stressors, you're likely not going to be able to make changes in other areas of your life as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so Josh, tell us what we're cooking. What are we doing in the kitchen?
Yes, so we have a variety of different kind of cooking classes. We're really fortunate. We have a beautiful demonstration kitchen that can house up to 80 people.
Wow.
And so whether you're wanting to come in for a cooking demo style program, so it's more of a watch and learn, you'll watch a healthy recipe being prepared, and then we provide a multidisciplinary group of dietitians, physicians, nurses, and wellness coaches to kind of provide an educational component to what you're learning in the kitchen. But we also offer hands-on classes. So if you're someone I've never been in a kitchen and I don't know what to do, I don't know the first thing to do, we offer a lot of hands-on experiences that provide the opportunity for you to build that confidence so that you feel like you can go home and cook something in your own kitchen.
Right. I mean, I don't know how to chop. You're telling me to dice. What is that, right? And I'm sure you see that every day.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So, Stacey, what type of impact too? We're talking about people who come in and they may have a chronic disease, an illness, right? Diabetes, you know, whatnot. What kind of impact are you seeing this kind of program have on these folks?
Yeah. So there are a lot of chronic disease in our community, and that is the mission of the Healthy Living Center, is to just reduce the prevalence, the impact of chronic disease. So we all know, yes, we should eat better, and yes, we should probably exercise some more and manage our stress. But there's really a lot of science behind the fact that the majority of our chronic diseases stem from lifestyle.
Sure.
So when you start taking into consideration these other lifestyle behaviors that could have an impact of making you feel better, you know, like Josh said, you know, reducing dependence on medication, obviously in coordination with primary care and your specialist. But there really is, there's an actual medical specialty called lifestyle medicine, and it takes all the research and science and puts that into kind of the medical and medical terms to let people know that, you know, working with your primary care and working with your specialty care doctors, by implementing these lifestyle changes, you can have a better quality of life.
Huge difference. All right, so mountcarmelhealth.com/HLC. Okay, that's the website you want to go to. And the class is all held at that wellness center, correct?
The majority of our classes are at our wellness center in Franklinton, which is right beside the College of Nursing. But we do offer some virtual programs as well. And hot off the presses, we have our new winter program guide that is now open for registration. If you go to the website, you'll find our list of classes and how to register for all of the free programs.
All right, perfect. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.